Today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting and talked about muscle cars that everyone is buzzing about, the 2026 Plymouth GTX. This car isn't just a return of a classic nameplate, it's a statement. Plymouth enthusiasts, muscle car lovers, and performance fans around the world have been dreaming of the GTX for decades. Now, the rumors, concept designs, and leaked spec discussions have set the stage for one of the most anticipated comebacks in modern automotive history. So buckle up, because today we'll explore everything about this beast, its design, performance, technology, interior, and what makes the 2026 GTX a car that could change the muscle car game forever. The Plymouth GTX has always been special. Originally introduced in the late 1960s, the GTX was known as the gentleman's muscle car because it offered powerful performance wrapped in a refined and stylish package. Unlike some of the more raw muscle cars of its era, which were focused purely on speed, the GTX balanced power, handling, and comfort. Fans loved the big V8 engines, especially the 440 Super Commando and the 426 Hemi, which made the car a legend on streets and tracks alike. Wikipedia.org. Now with the 2026 version, Plymouth, or more accurately Stellantis, the parent company, is rumored to bring this legend back to life with a modern twist. While no official specs have been confirmed yet, leaked concepts and insider information suggest the GTX could be a high-horsepower muscle machine combining classic styling with modern technology, advanced performance systems, and next-level driving excitement. Let's start with the heart of the car, the engine and performance. Rumors suggest the 2026 Plymouth GTX could feature a twin-turbo V8 engine, producing around 720 horsepower, which would make it one of the most powerful muscle cars on the road today. Some concepts also hint at hybrid performance options, pairing electric motors with the V8 to add instant torque and lightning-fast acceleration. With this kind of setup, the GTX could potentially hit 0-60 mph in under 3.5 seconds, putting it in the supercar league while still retaining classic muscle car aesthetics. Transmission options are also expected to be modern and versatile. A dual-clutch automatic or a high-performance 8-speed manual could be offered, giving drivers precise control whether they're tearing up the drag strip or cruising down the highway. Rumors also hint at an all-wheel drive system, which would be a first for a GTX, designed to help put all that massive power to the ground efficiently, especially in wet or low-traction conditions. Of course, power alone doesn't make a car great. The suspension and handling are just as important, and early reports suggest the 2026 GTX could feature adaptive magnetic ride control suspension, providing the perfect balance between comfort and performance. Whether you're cornering hard on winding roads or cruising at high speed on the freeway, this system would adjust damping in real time to maximize stability, grip, and ride quality. The GTX could also come with performance brakes with carbon ceramic options, ensuring that this monster stops just as impressively as it accelerates. Now let's talk design, because the 2026 Plymouth GTX is rumored to honor its classic roots while embracing futuristic styling cues. Expect wide, muscular fenders, a low-slung aggressive stance, and retro-inspired details like a bold grille, clean lines, and aerodynamic sculpting. Modern LED lighting technology would bring a contemporary edge, with signature daytime running lights and possibly a continuous rear light bar, giving the GTX a striking presence both day and night. Lightweight materials such as aluminum panels and carbon fiber accents are also expected, reducing weight for improved performance and handling. The interior of the 2026 GTX is expected to be just as exciting as the exterior. Think driver-focused cockpit with premium leather and suede seats, a customizable digital instrument cluster, and a large touchscreen infotainment system with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Rumors suggest that the cabin could combine classic muscle car cues, like retro dials and chrome trim, with modern technology including AI-assisted performance monitoring, over-the-air software updates, and advanced driver assistance systems. Comfort wouldn't be compromised either, with heated and ventilated seats, dual-zone climate control, and a premium audio system, possibly from Bang & Olufsen or another high-end brand. Another exciting aspect is connectivity and tech integration. Speculation suggests the GTX could feature a performance telemetry system that tracks lap times, G-forces, and suspension dynamics in real time. This kind of system would allow drivers to push the car to its limits safely and get instant feedback on performance. Combined with a high-resolution heads-up display, drivers could stay connected to vital information without taking their eyes off the road. When it comes to safety and driver assistance, the 2026 GTX is expected to include advanced systems such as adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and collision mitigation. While muscle cars are usually about raw performance, the GTX would offer a modern level of safety, making it practical for both spirited driving and everyday use. Performance and style are not the only selling points. Rumors indicate that Plymouth could also offer multiple trims and customization packages. Fans might be able to choose between a standard high-performance model, a track-focused edition with reduced weight and increased aerodynamics, and perhaps even a luxury edition with upgraded interior finishes, exclusive colors, and enhanced tech. This approach would allow the GTX to appeal to both hardcore muscle car enthusiasts and more casual buyers who want a stylish, comfortable performance car. Now let's talk about competition, because any car this exciting has rivals. The 2026 Plymouth GTX would likely compete with cars like the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat, Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, and Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. With rumored horsepower and performance figures, the GTX could potentially exceed most of these cars in straight-line speed, while offering a more luxurious and tech-forward cabin. The combination of retro-inspired styling, raw power, and modern technology could make it a game-changer in the muscle car segment. Let's not forget the cultural significance. The Plymouth GTX is not just a car, it's a legend. Its return would excite collectors, enthusiasts, and even casual drivers who love the nostalgia of classic American muscle cars. The 2026 model could represent a perfect blend of past and future, a vehicle that honors the heritage of Plymouth while looking forward to modern performance and innovation. Another point of excitement is potential pricing and exclusivity. While we don't know the official MSRP, it's expected that the GTX could be priced competitively with other high-performance muscle cars, but with special editions likely commanding higher prices due to limited production runs, unique colors, and custom options. Early reports suggest that enthusiasts are willing to pay a premium for exclusivity, especially if the GTX delivers on performance, technology, and style. Even though the car hasn't been officially confirmed, concept videos and fan renderings give us a glimpse into what could be possible. These concepts show the GTX with wide, aggressive stance, aerodynamic rear spoilers, muscular hood lines, and a driver-focused interior that screams performance. Some renderings even suggest futuristic lighting elements and advanced aerodynamic diffusers, giving the car a modern edge while staying true to its muscle car roots. Performance fans are particularly excited about the potential acceleration, handling, and top speed numbers. Rumors suggest that the GTX could hit 60 mph in under 3.5 seconds, with a top speed approaching 190 mph. For a muscle car, these numbers would be groundbreaking, combining the thrill of classic muscle with supercar-level performance. There's also talk about electrification, as hybrid or mild hybrid systems could provide additional torque, improve launch performance, and allow for modern emissions compliance. This could make the GTX not only a powerhouse but also more future-proof in a world that's increasingly moving toward sustainable performance. The 2026 Plymouth GTX is expected to combine all of this with practicality. Unlike some extreme sports cars, the GTX could offer everyday usability, reasonable cargo space, and comfortable seating for long drives, all while delivering heart-pounding performance when you want it. To sum it all up, the 2026 Plymouth GTX represents hope, heritage, and performance in one package. Even though official confirmation from Stellantis is still pending, the hype, speculation, and concept designs show a car that could change the muscle car landscape. With incredible power, cutting-edge tech, retro-modern styling, and a luxurious yet performance-focused interior, the GTX could become a legend all over again. Whether you're a fan of classic muscle cars, a performance enthusiast, or someone who appreciates automotive history, the 2026 Plymouth GTX promises to be one of the most exciting cars to watch over the next few years. Its rumored specs, design, and cultural significance make it a vehicle that could inspire a whole new generation of muscle car lovers. So that's it for today's video. The 2026 Plymouth GTX might still be a rumor, but it's a rumor that excites every car enthusiast on the planet. Imagine a car that combines the classic muscle spirit of the 1960s with modern technology and insane performance. That's the dream, and it could soon become reality. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next video, where we'll continue covering the most exciting cars of 2026. If you're as excited about the Plymouth GTX as we are, drop a comment below and let us know which spec or feature you would want the most. Would you go for raw V8 power, a hybrid monster, or a fully modernized concept that combines both? Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more 2026 car news, reviews, and exclusive updates right here on the channel.